I couldn't just go completely whole hog on, I'm just going to work in this business now and my family will fit in where they fit in. And so I made a really deliberate decision when I first started. And I frankly saw people working until 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. And it felt like that was the culture. I decided that maybe this was going to affect my longevity. Maybe this was going to affect my progression, but I was going to be a dad and a husband before I was a Tennessee Titans employee. My sons both batted leadoff, and those games started at 4:30, and I did everything I could to be as many games as I could to watch that first at bat. I thought it was probably costing me because it was just different than a lot of other people were doing. And look, there was a good chance that I was sitting on a phone call in the bleachers while I was watching that game to be catching up on things and making sure that I didn't let things drop. But I was going to prioritize it, even if it meant that my career was short there. Ironically, I had our president at some point tell me, Steve Underwood, that he saw me doing those things and he saw that as leadership, that I knew who I was, that I was going to prioritize the right things, and I was going to get everything done that I needed to get done, but I was going to have conviction of who I was going to be. And so I've tried to remember that. I've tried to instill that in the staff, understanding that they're ultimately going to be representing what that balance looks like for their staffs. But at the end of the day too, there is a reality to these businesses are, they're intense. I'm traveling most weekends during the season for away games, and then Sundays are pretty well occupied. So there is a little bit of a push pull that you can't quite get away from. I don't know that work-life balance is really quite the term, but I don't think anybody looking at my life and my schedule would be confused about whether I'm prioritizing my wife or whether I'm prioritizing my kids. And still we're getting things done at work as well.